Hi students, welcome to lesson number 12, Unemployment. Introduction. Along with poverty, unemployment is one of the major hurdles in achieving the goal of inclusive development. It is one of the common problems being faced by almost all the countries across the world, irrespective of the industrial advancement or development. According to United Nations International Labour Organization's report, the global unemployment is projected to increase around 2.5 million in 2020 and almost half a billion lack adequate access to paid work. According to World Bank report, the unemployment rate in India is 5.4%. The population in the working age group in the world is constantly increasing. Hence, there is a great pressure on the respective governments to create employment opportunities to its people. This problem is much serious, especially in the Asian countries than the African and Latin American countries due to overpopulation. Hence, there is a need to understand the causes and effects of unemployment on society. Objectives. After the completion of this lesson, you will be able to define unemployment, explain the causes for unemployment, explain the effects of unemployment, explain various remedial measures initiated by the Government of India. An individual performs various roles as these provide a source of livelihood as well as status to them. It allows the individuals to fulfill the needs of the family members and fulfill his or her social obligations towards the society. The capacity and potential of the people to work will decide their social and economical status in the society. Those people who have or do not have the capacity and potential to work or unwilling to take up any work or fails to accomplish the task at the workplace do not gain any status in the society. Besides this, the individual may undergo severe psychological, emotional, social and economical problems. The people who have been affected by unemployment do not constitute a single social category. The probability of becoming unemployed may vary according to one's educational qualification, professional training and status, age, sex, ethnic attributes and so on. The causes of unemployment may vary from one country to another based on various factors. In the independent India, the government, both at the central and state level, has made the attempts to abolish unemployment. At the same time, try to uplift the social and economical conditions of the unemployed. Definitions of unemployment. According to Memoria, unemployment is a state of worklessness for a man who is fit and willing to work. That is, it is a condition of involuntary and not voluntary idleness. The International Labour Organization defined the unemployment on the 13th Conference of Labour Statistics as persons without work who are currently available for work and seeking work. According to 𝗹𝗶, unemployment is a condition in which an individual is not in a state of remunerative occupation despite of his or her desire to do so. The Planning Commission of India has described a person as marginally unemployed when he or she remains without work for 6 months in a year. International Labour Organization considers individuals as employed who work for minimum 15 hours in 2 days or 5 days in a week. This concept is being accepted in the developed countries where the individuals are covered with social security. But this concept cannot be adopted by the developing countries like India, which do not have unemployment insurance scheme. From the above definitions, it is clear that people who are capable and willing to work but are not getting any opportunity to be employed are treated as unemployed. Unemployment has three elements. They are: the individual should be capable to work, individual should be willing to work, and third one is individual should make some efforts to also find a job. Based on this criteria, the individuals who are physically challenged or mentally disabled, chronically ill and unable to work, religious mendicants, beggars and others who do not wish to work cannot be considered as unemployed. Now let us discuss about the magnitude of unemployment in India. In India, the National Sample Survey Organization conducts surveys on employment or unemployment scenario in the country. NSSO takes the figures about the unemployment from the Employment Exchange Office, where the people voluntarily register and is usually found in the urban areas. Some estimates of unemployment in India are: the number of unemployed people registered in Employment Exchange in 1952 was 4.37 lakhs and it has been increased to 433.76 lakhs by December 2016. Among 433.76 lakh job seekers, 157.31 lakh job seekers were women. Among 433.76 lakh job seekers, 70.48 lakh job seekers belong to scheduled caste. 25.22 lakh job seekers belong to scheduled tribe and 113.99 lakh belongs to other backward classes. The total job seekers who are in the age group of 15 to 29 years are 279.33 lakh as on December 2015. Total 397.09 lakh educated job seekers have completed their 10th and above standard were registered on live register of Employment Exchange by the end of December 2015. Among 397.09 lakh educated job seekers, women constitute 137.75 lakhs. The scheduled caste were 62.20 lakh and scheduled tribe around 21.10 lakh people. Now let us discuss about various types of unemployment. Unemployment can be classified into various types. The first one is seasonal unemployment. This type of unemployment is associated with agriculture sector and certain manufacturing units like sugar, cotton processing units, ice factories and so on. The sugar and ice factory cannot provide employment for the workers throughout the year. Hence, the workers will be employed during a particular season. Once the season is completed or over, the workers will not find the employment in the industries. This type of unemployment may often lead to migration of workers. Second one, agricultural unemployment. Agricultural unemployment is caused due to various factors like small land holdings, seasonal nature of agriculture work, decay of cottage industries and so on. Broadly speaking, the farmers in India remain unemployed for about 4 to 6 months in a year. On an average, the farmers in the northern India work for 200 days in a year. Out of the total population in the rural India, hardly 29.4% of them are self-supporting and also support the rest of 70.6% of the rural population. The third one is technological unemployment. In the modern and industrial societies, use of sophisticated machines has been increasing. Due to increase in automation or other technological changes in industry or workplace, it has reduced the manpower in the production process. Hence, the individuals need to be updated with the technological advancement as well update their skills in order to find or retain the job. However, due to industrialization, most of the people are losing their employment opportunities, which may lead to unemployment and increased poverty. Fourth, industrial unemployment. Due to increasing burden on land for livelihood, people are migrating to the nearby towns or cities in search of jobs in industries or in factories. The people who wish or desire to find a job may be hampered due to slow industrial growth, competition with foreign industries, defective industrial policies, unplanned industrialization, strikes, lockouts, and so on. These are the causes of industrial unemployment. The fifth one is educational unemployment. This educational unemployment is mainly caused because the education is largely unrelated with the skills required to find a job. The educational system is slowly being modifying their courses in order to cater the needs of the people in terms of employability and as per the industrial requirements. However, much more need to be done in order to enhance the skills of the students as per the market demand or requirements. The sixth one is cyclical unemployment. In business world, the industries see growth, recessions and downfall, which directly affect the labor or workforce. The size of unemployment increases when the trade is bad and unemployment decreases when the trade is good. If the recession continues over a long period of time, the industries under cost-cutting mechanism may put off the employees. The seventh one is temporary unemployment. Young people who are capable and skillful of securing the job may not get it soon after completion of their education. They need to wait for some time for the jobs to be advertised and recruited. Sometimes people in the process of shifting from one job to another may need to remain unemployed for a specific period of time. This will call it as temporary unemployment. Eighth one, voluntary unemployment. This is found when the workers voluntarily withdraw from work. This may be due to quarrel with the employer, or he or she may not like the working conditions, or the worker may have some other source of income. Ninth one, involuntary unemployment. Lord Keynes has used the concept of involuntary unemployment for underemployment. It is the condition in which the people are not working to their full capacity. It may be due to partial employment or inferior jobs. For example, in the recent recruitment process initiated by Public Service Commission by various state governments, most of the highly qualified people have applied for Group 4 category jobs. 10th one, structural unemployment. This is also known as open unemployment. This arises when a large labor force is not in a position to get an opportunity to work. It may happen due to lack of capital to provide employment opportunity to its people. 11th one, disguised unemployment. It is a phenomena in which a large size of workers are employed than the required number. For example, in a piece of land, around 10 people are working. If 3 or 4 people are going to migrate to the other places in search of job, it does not show any effect on agriculture output or work. This shows that the contribution of 3 or 4 people is 0. Now let us discuss about the causes for unemployment. According to C.B. Memoria, the major causes for unemployment in India. The first one, the process of industrialization did not accelerate during the British rule, which was the main cause for lack of generating employment opportunities in the industries. It continued till the end of British rule. The second one is uncontrolled birth rate, also posed to be the problem towards creating employment opportunities. According to 2011 census, the size of Indian population has reached 121.09 crores. The third one is the decline of traditional skills and decay of small-scale industries and cottage industries has increased the pressure on land. It also forced the people to migrate to the nearby towns and cities in search of employment opportunities. The fourth one is low level of investment and neglect of industrial sector is also the cause for unemployment, as it could not generate employment opportunities. According to 𝗳𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧, there are two main causes for unemployment. The first one is personal factors and external factors. Now let us discuss about the personal factors. The first one under personal factors is age factor. Individual age limits the range of choice of job opportunities. Two young people due to lack of skills and inexperience, and the old due to their old age fail to get some jobs. The capacity to contribute to economic growth is relatively less if the workers are too young or too old. Second one, illness or physical disabilities or incapabilities. Some people are born with certain disabilities or deficiencies and may remain partially employed or totally unemployed throughout their life. People with prolonged illness or illness caused due to industrial environment and fatal accidents may often leave them unemployed. Third one, low or no educational levels and vocational skills of working population. Now let us discuss about the external factors. The first one under external factors is overpopulation. The size of the Indian population has reached 138 crores as on 2020. Every year, around 5 million people are becoming eligible for securing jobs. The government is not in a position to generate employment opportunities to all the people. Hence, overpopulation may increase the problem of unemployment. The second one is trade. The trade or business may subject to ups and downs due to market conditions and external relations and so on. Due to long economical depression or recession, the industries may be closed or may force some of the workers to leave the job, forcing them to be unemployed. The third one is technological advancement. Technological advancement contributes to economic growth, but due to methods which are employed by some industrialists to maximize their profits by introducing labor-saving machines may create unemployment. Fourth one, strikes and lockouts. Due to strikes and lockouts, the industrial production goes down and industries incur huge losses. The workers may become unemployed during the strike period, or sometimes the workers may be thrown out of the job, leaving them unemployed. The fifth one is slow rate of economic growth. Due to slow economic growth, the economy is not in a position to generate enough employment opportunities as per the job requirements in the country. Sixth one, backwardness of agricultural sector. In India, 57% of the total population depend upon agriculture sector and make a source of living. Due to age-old techniques being used in agriculture production and too much dependency on agriculture sector is leaving the people unemployed. Besides this, we also have some other causes for unemployment. Let us discuss about them. The first one is degradable jobs. Some young people are unwilling to take up jobs which are considered as socially degrading. For example, auto rickshaw drivers, working as salesmen, and so on. The next one is defects in educational system. The government of India has recently introduced National Educational Policy 2020. Till 2020, in most of the educational programs are not suitable to impart skills which meet the industrial requirements or job market. educational system is not being successful in motivating the people with entrepreneurship skills which motivate them to be self-employed. The third one is geographical immobility. Most of the people from the traditional families with traditional occupations or professions do not wish to migrate to the other places in search of employment opportunities. This is mostly found in the rural areas. The fourth one is improper use of human resource. The fifth one is lack of encouragement for self-employment. Effects of unemployment. The problem of unemployment is a serious one and has serious consequences. The first one, the unemployed person loses self-respect in the society. It may also damage one's physical, mental and moral health. The second one, the problem of unemployment gives rise to poverty. Third one, young people due to unemployment for a long period of time may indulge in illegal and wrong activities in order to make money. This may also lead to increase in criminal activities. Fourth one, unemployment will have adverse effect on the family. The unemployed person will not be able to satisfy the basic needs of the family members. The fifth one, the unemployed youth can easily get addicted to drugs, alcohol or sometimes even may commit suicide, which is a great loss of human resource for the nation. The sixth one is unemployment further can reduce the GDP value of the nation as their dependent population. Now let us discuss about the remedial measures. The Government of India, after its independence in 1947, has taken various measures and has launched various schemes, programs and projects to generate employment opportunities, to remove unemployment. Now let us discuss them. The first one is population control. The population in India is growing on an average rate of 1.76% per year. With the increasing population, the burden on the government increases in providing basic facilities to its people. Hence, in order to keep the check on the population growth, the government has introduced family planning programs. The second one is promoting agricultural development. The Government of India, in order to promote agricultural development, has taken up minor and major irrigation projects, started encouraging the farmers to cultivate commercial crops, started encouraging the people to set up cottage and household industries such as basket making, brick making, toy making, beadi rolling and so on. And also they have taken the initiatives to develop fisheries, forests as well as animal husbandry. The third one is Integrated Rural Development Program. We also call it as IRDP. This program was launched in the year 1980 to create full employment opportunities in the rural areas. The fourth one is training of rural youth for self-employment. We also call it as 𝗧𝗧. This scheme was started in the year 1979 with the main objective to help unemployed rural youth between the age group of 18 to 35 years to acquire skills for self-employment. Priority was given to the youth who belong to scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, and also priority is also given to women. The next program is 𝗹𝗶𝗺 Yojana. This program was started on 1st April 1989 by merging the two existing wage employment programs, National Rural Employment Program and Rural Landless Employment Guarantee Program. The central government shares 80% of the cost and respective state governments bear the other remaining 20% of the cost. The main intention of this program is to provide employment at least for one member of the poorest family for about 50 to 100 days in a year. The next one is Rural Employment Generation Program. This was started in the year 1995. This program was launched with the objective of creating self-employment in rural areas and in small towns. The next program is Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. It is an employment scheme that has been launched in the year 2005 to provide social security by guaranteeing a minimum of 100 days paid work in a year to all the families whose adult members opt for unskilled or intensive work. This act also provides right to work to the people. The next program is Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. This program is launched in the year 2015 with an objective enabling a large number of Indian youth to take up industry-relevant skill training that will help them in securing a better livelihood. Ninth one is Startup India Scheme. This scheme is launched in the year 2016 with the aim to develop an ecosystem that promotes and nurtures entrepreneurship across the country. 10th one, Stand Up India Scheme. This scheme is launched in the year 2016 with the main aim to facilitate bank loans between 10 lakh rupees to 1 crore rupees at least for one SC and ST borrowers and at least one woman borrower per each bank or branch for setting up a greenfield enterprise. Now let us sum up. The Government of India and respective governments within the country and across the world have been initiating various programs to uplift the skills of the people, create employment opportunities to its people, as well encourage the people to take up self-employment by providing loans on subsidy, training the people with required skill sets, and so on. It is the duty of each and every government to provide a decent living which will be possible through employment opportunities with decent earnings. Further, a decent job will uplift the socio-economical condition of the people as well elevate the status of the individuals. It contributes to physical, psychological and social well-being of an individual.